Hello everybody, welcome to the video. My name is Dave and you're watching a video from Dave Drop D's channel. In this video we're going to make a tone just like what you hear in the intro with free stuff. So here is my DAW and the components I'm going to use for my tone. Here we have TSE808, which is an overdrive, the Pro F.E.T, which is a distortion, but it's going to work as our amp. And then we have NAD-IR, which is an IR loader. Now first, let's start with the distortion, which is the Pro F.E.T, but it actually works as our amp, so don't worry about it. Here's the sound that we have with default settings. Now for the gain, you want to keep it low, like at 4 points here, just to give us enough power, but also keep us low on gain. So if I'm going to play hard on my strings, I want to have a clean sound, so we want to avoid high gains. Okay, so now for the bass, I'm going to put it at like 4.5 points because we're going to use a bass guitar on a track and we don't need that much bass in our guitar tone. Okay, then we have the low mids and high mids. Low mids is essential because it's going to give us the massiveness in our tone. Now, then we have the high mids, which is kind of like the frequency between 4K and 6K here. Too much of it will be combined with the trip and give us a buzzy sound. That's what we are going to avoid. That's why I'm going to keep it like around 6 points, but it kind of sounds good if you put it all the way up. But we're going to stop there. We're not going to go bananas with the settings. And then we have the trip. I'm going to kind of do the same for the trip as the high mids, just to give me enough cuts in the mix. Then we have the volume. We're not going to mess with the volume, and we have a button that is shaped, which is really awesome. You should activate it. Now here's what the fun stuff starts, right? Okay, we are done with the distortion. For the impulse response I'm using after the Pro F.E.T in my line of components, I have ML Sound Lab Bass IR in the Word. Download link in the description. Just click on it and get this. It sounds really awesome. You can get also this NAD-IR, which is an IR loader. It is really simple. You just put this wave file here. You just load it here and put the volume and level here. Just a little bit high because the Pro F.E.T is kind of like a little bit low volume. So don't use the volume here on the Pro F.E.T. Okay, that's an important tip. Use the volumes here and here on this cabinet to get higher master volume. Okay, do not touch this volume here and the gain, okay, and this output here. You got it? Okay, now we're going for the overdrive, which is going to give us the chug in the palm mutes. And you know, the chug is what we are going for in mellow guitar tones, am I right? So how to use this overdrive is to put the drive at 0, because we already have a high gain distortion and amp like the Pro F.E.T here. We want to avoid having this drive, so drive at the 0, and then we're going to mess with the volume and tone. If you put your volume like around 6.5 points, like high points, I'm going to have it like around 4 points, which is going to give me low noise, and also it's going to keep it more chuggy and my palm mutes clean. And then we have the tone, which is going to put more trip in our tone. And this is a setting I use for overdrive, like tone about 6 points and volume about 4 points. Remember to put your volume here, not too much, because it will just keep your sound more clean. Okay, and then I use a compressor for my palm mutes. Here is the frequency. You can see I put it 1 minus decibel here. There are lots of free compressors out there. You can just visit vst4free.com site and download this and imitate this screen here just to have it. Then I'm using this Pro Q3 EQ. You can just copy this graph and put it on your EQ. Okay guys, that was the tone we made together. Did you like it? And if you have more opinion and tips on how to make it better, just post a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, give it a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. This way you can support me to make more of these tutorials. I also have more videos about amp sims and how to make different kinds of guitar tones. Here's a playlist, you can click on it and watch the rest of the videos. And if you don't want to miss my next videos, just hit the subscribe and that bell button and you won't miss them. Until the next video, I will see you guys. Take care.